The creation, a world made perfect. Genesis 1:2, Patriarchs and Prophets, chapter 2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. By the power of his word, light appeared. The oceans formed, the land rose, plants sprang forth, and the sun, moon, and stars took their place in the sky. Birds soared, fish filled the seas, beasts walked the land. Each day, creation unfolded with beauty and order, and God called it good. But on the sixth day, the crowning act of creation began, man. God said, "Let us make man in our image." And from the dust of the ground, he formed Adam, not a primitive creature, but a noble being, full of strength, beauty, and intellect. His form was perfect, his mind pure, his nature in harmony with God. Adam stood tall, glowing with the light of life. He was the Son of God, ruler over all living things. Yet, among the animals, no suitable companion was found. And so, God gave Adam a gift, a helper perfectly matched to him. While Adam slept, God formed Eve from his side, not from his head to rule over him, nor from his feet to be beneath him, but from his side to be loved and cherished as his equal. Adam rejoiced. "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." Their home was Eden, a garden of stunning beauty, planted by God himself. Rivers flowed with crystal clarity. Trees bore delicious fruits of every kind. Vines, flowers, and fragrant blossoms filled the air. In the center stood the tree of life, radiant with golden fruit, a symbol of immortality. Work was given as a joy, not a burden. Adam and Eve tended the garden, trained the vines, named the animals, and delighted in all that God had made. They walked with angels. They heard God's voice. There was no pain, no death, no fear, only peace, love, and light. And then came the seventh day. God rested not from exhaustion, but from satisfaction. He blessed the Sabbath and made it holy, a day of worship, a memorial of creation, a sacred gift for all generations. But amid the joy, a single test was given. In the middle of the garden stood another tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They could eat of every tree but one. This tree was not poisonous. It was a symbol, a line of loyalty, a choice. Would they trust God or choose their own way? God gave them freedom, real freedom, because true love cannot be forced. He made them moral beings, not machines. And while they were free to enjoy every blessing of Eden, the test would prove their faith, their obedience, and their love. So began the first chapter of humanity, not in misery, but in majesty. In a world untouched by death, in a home made by God, with hearts that knew only joy. This was the beginning of the story, a creation that was very good. And though sin would one day enter that world, creation itself still echoes the wisdom, power, and love of its maker.